So yeah, I'm just going to be going through the collection of medieval stuff I've made throughout the years. I have a Crusader surcoat for my Crusader setup. This is my leather sword belt. Got it because it's too small, but I also have other belts that I use. It's just a long strip of fabric with a hole cut through the top that my head fits through. Cross, it's decorated. Then for the head, I have this mail coif with copper decorated from electrical wire. Decorated the bottom. And for the top, I got brass wire, welding wire. This strip right here of mail, it actually goes over the face like that, so only the eyes are showing. I don't know if it does any protection, but I did that when I was 14 and I didn't know better. It's also kind of cool. Got mail pants. These connect up at the belt, which is extremely uncomfortable, so I want to make like a harness system that attaches to the body really tightly and spreads it out a bit more. And have this be much wider than just a belt loop. It would be much wider, so that way it spreads the weight out a bit much better. Might attach them together, I'm not sure. I'll have to experiment with that. Tried making a coif, but never finished it. Now it's kind of rusty. It's the mail halberd with welding gloves with mail sewn to them. These fit quite nicely. It's decorated all with that copper stuff. I did several things to this to make it fit perfectly, although the armpits keep ripping, but I think I made a new armpit system that should be less likely to break. The collar got totally destroyed, so I'm remaking it. I'm trying to make a Kingsmill out of thick copper wire. It's really stiff, so I hope it should hold up. It's a helmet I made a while ago. Grade 11 metalwork project. It's a Norman helmet. That's what I wear when I'm dressing up as a Crusader. This was from a army helmet, I guess. Not a real one. It's a fake one. World War I pickle hub. Took it out of. There are my two shields I usually use. It's my Viking shield. This is steel plate. It's made of plywood. And this is rawhide from a dog bone that I soaked in water. Stitched on with leather lacing. Inside it has this piece of wood. It's not the best. Might redo it eventually. It does the trick. Some plywood. This Norman kite shield is made in a very similar style. You can see the rivets. See these leather things? I used to be able to put my arm through like that and hold on like this, but this rawhide has shrunken when it dried up, and now I can't wear it. So instead I put my hand with the gloves and just hold it like that. It's the best I can do at the moment. Yeah, I press the off button, so it's kind of awkward now, but a string so it fits on my back. There's a string on this side that if I pull it through, tightens it, so I don't have to worry about it. These are my weapons. It's a two-handed Dane axe that I made out of a chainsaw bar for this part. This is mild steel, thick mild steel. This was a metal pipe, and I just welded it and ground it down. It's held on by a copper rivet. See, it's a shovel handle. That's why it's so perfect. This is my sword. I made it when I was probably 14. Just gonna take it out. red scabbard. It's not perfect, it's got grinder marks all over, and it's not the straightest by any means, but it does the trick for basic setup. If I was going to be fighting with my friends, I'd use a wooden sword or something. I wouldn't use these are all razor sharp. It's another axe I did similarly. It's a throwing axe. It's quite heavy duty. I could probably cut down a tree with it. This handle is strong. I think it's from a sledgehammer, small one. This axe, hatchet, whatever. My dad made it when he was in school. So I'd throw it in there. It's the same technique I use. So my dad taught me how to make all these. He's been doing this for a long time. Not medieval stuff, but he wanted to make a throwing axe, so I use it as a Viking axe. Here's my crossbow. Made that when I was probably 13. Resembles a rifle stock, not a crossbow stock. It's a push button. It's not strong enough that I need to worry about dry firing it, so yeah. Right now it's parachute cord, it doesn't work. Not nearly enough power. That used to be a kid's bow. Oops. Shield fell over. Everything's falling over. There's some of my pauldrons. Pretty soon there's going to be an elbow piece attached to here. And those forearm plates are going to connect to there to make a whole arm harness. Ian Laspina from Knights Errant on YouTube has a very good channel. The armor he has is, in my opinion, perfect, so I want to replicate his pair of armor as good as I can. I got steel for a breastplate. I want to make a bassinet helmet eventually. Need to learn how to do that, but I have the steel, so after I'm done this I'll try it. I've shown these quite a bit so far. Yeah, as the hinge on it opens up, that kind of hinge. It's got sliding rivets and leather on it. This rivet popped out of the leather. I'm gonna have to reset that. I tried making a chainmail shirt out of cam tops. I'm still in the middle of doing that. It's kind of like a short sleeve vest now. My brother is mostly doing it now. I have other stuff I do. I think that's all for now. Okay. This is my Viking impression. Two-handed battle axe. Shield. Mail. I put up mail pants, but they're hard to put on, so I'm not gonna even try. Crusader impression. Got no mail pants. Shield. Sword. Helmet. Pauldrons. This one's impossible to put on. I don't have any leather straps yet, so they just keep falling off. Full metal. By the way, all the mail as part of the armor is handmade by myself. I will demonstrate how to make mail and later on.